going to start without Rabbi David. He just got a call that he has to take. So welcome everyone to our second Mind, Body, Spirit Connection. And I'm Cantor Degani from Congregation Shabbat Shalom. And Rabbi David is going to be here in a couple of minutes. And we're the clergy team. And Beth, do you want to unmute yourself and say something?
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for all the new people joining us and the regulars who we've been sharing Tai Chi for a while. It'll be wonderful to connect with all of you again. I really miss it.
I have this story that I just want to share with you. So Wednesday night, we had our virtual Seder. Some of you were there. And afterwards, I was just on this high, as I know many of you were. And I kept on thinking of this one part of the Seder where we did the frog song for the children. And Rabbi David kept on taking these toy frogs and put them all over me. And I was just laughing, trying to sing the song, and all the kids were laughing and people were laughing and people were jumping like frogs, and we had some of the kids made ribbit noises. Well, it just made me so happy, and I kept on thinking about it. And then we recorded the Seder, so I went to that part to watch it. So the next morning when I woke up, again, I was thinking of this. I kind of woke up thinking about it, and it just made me happy to think about it. And because it just was really so cute and funny. And so I kept on focusing on this. So after a little bit, I went outside and into my porch, and then I opened up the door that takes me outside, and there was something that startled me. And there was this hand on the door. It looked like a hand, and it turned out that it was a frog's leg, and they look like hands. I've never been so close to one. And so I opened up the door so that it could jump out, and I was a little bit nervous about it because I didn't want it to jump on me. But it was just so funny that that frog was there after I had been thinking about the song and the whole theme with frogs. So I knew that this frog brought me a message, because in my reality, all the animals come to me and they bring us messages. That's part of, living in the universe. And the message that I feel that he brought, or I don't know if it was a she, was that we do manifest and draw to us what we focus on. And it made me think, and I thought, what do I really want to focus on right now as we're going through this time? And it always comes back. I guess the most important part of what I want to focus on always comes back to peace. And we as Jewish people are, we're masters at radiating peace. And here we are, Congregation Shabbat Shalom means song of peace. Blue is the color of peace. And one of the jobs we've been given as Jewish people, and really I think many people, is really just to radiate out that inner peace. So I'm going to set the intention today that that is what I'm focusing on, and what I hope that this class is going to do for us, bring us to that state of peace if we're not already there. And I have a technique that I'd like to share with you of something that I do to help me bring peace. And I'm going to move Rabbi David's chair because it looks like he's not coming back so fast, and I know that he's apologizing to you for that. So blue is usually thought of as a color that's associated with peace. When you look up into the blue sky, it can bring you that sense of peace. When you look at the blue ocean, So I will often use a color to help me get to that sense of inner peace. That's just one of the many things that I can use. But I wanted to share this with you because it's just so easy. And last time we were working with our breath, and we were breathing in through our nose, extending the belly, and then breathing out through the mouth and letting the belly come back in. So let's just take one of those breaths just to kind of practice if you're not used to doing it. So just breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And this time when you breathe in, just focus on letting your belly extend. Breathe in through your nose. When you breathe out through your mouth, it goes back in. So one of the things we did last time was that we talked about the number 4, which is an important number in Judaism and in many spiritual cultures. So what we did is we were breathing into 4 and breathing out to 4. So let's just try 2 of those. Okay, so breathe into 4. Breathe out to 4. Breathe into 4. Breathe out to 4. Now this time, just close your eyes and think of the color blue. Think of the sky. Think of the ocean. Think of just the color, or perhaps a favorite shirt that you have. And this time, you want to feel and set that intention that you're breathing in blue. The blue that is peaceful. The blue that is a gift from God. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to breathe in blue and breathe out. And we're going to do it 4 times, 4 up, 4 down. And don't worry if you can't visualize blue. Not everybody can. Or maybe you don't see it. Just, you can use your imagination, or just you can feel blue, or you can just set the intention that blue is what you're bringing in. Okay, so think of blue. We're breathing in blue, 2, 3, 4, out through our mouth, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. And then you just notice how you feel, and there's never any judgment. You just notice, like, how do I feel a little different? Do I feel different? If I don't feel different, it doesn't matter. It's just noticing, it's being mindful, which Judaism is really all about, being mindful with everything we do during the day. Now, sometimes we have certain stresses or anxieties or fears that are lodged inside our body, and we can't really get to that place because they need to be transmuted to come out of our cells, kind of. So next time I'll share one of the things I do when that happens. But for today, I'm just setting the intention that whatever needs to be transmuted that's holding us back from being in that place of inner peace will happen during the class.
When the brothers of Joseph sold them to slavery into Egypt, God didn't like that, obviously, because they were very cruel to their brothers, and God did not like the fact that the brothers were so cruel, and also this all what we call sinat chinam, a senseless hate. So he said, okay, and they all wind out in Egypt, and they all wind up being slaves. Over the course of slavery, the slavery was 400 years, 4 centuries. Over the course of slavery, the first 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, little boys were born, and before they were born, the soul of the boys who were about to be born into slavery came in front of God and says, God Almighty, I mean, don't you think the people suffered enough? You took away their freedom, you took away their peaceful life. Please, and God kept saying, no, it's just not enough. And people didn't understand, how can it be so cruel? Don't you see the suffering? Finally, Moses was born. And when Moses was born, the soul of Moses before Moses was born came in front of God, just like everybody else. And he said, God, maybe you can give me the honor. So maybe now is the time. Can you free all the slaves? Can you make them all free people? And Moses said, and God says, yes, this is the time. And Moses went, as we all know, grew up as a prince, went to the desert, so forth and so on. Eventually, at the old age of 80, came back to Egypt and freed the slaves. The angels turned to God and they said, what is it? Why did you have to wait so many centuries? So many centuries, all these little boys and girls came before you before they were born, their souls, and said, please give us the job. We will free the slaves. And God said to them, he said, yeah, they were ready to be free and they're ready to be in peace with themselves, but they were not ready to radiate the peace for the rest of the world. And so now is the time. And so when Moses gave us the Torah, what he taught us is not only to be free, not only to be peace within ourselves, but also to radiate the peace for the rest of the world. And that's why we will say a very special blessing. We'll say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, המאפשר לנו, allow us המאפשר לנו להביא שלום בעולם, to bring peace into the world through our own conscious derech nefesh shelanu, through our own conscious. And so may we all, through our Passover celebration and through our getting together, may we all bring peace to ourselves in this time, such a hard time, but also radiate the peace for the rest of the world to enjoy.
Amen. Thank you, Rabbi David. That was beautiful. And with that, we're going to hand it over to Beth.
Okay, hello everyone. Give me a wave if you can hear me. Everyone hearing me okay? Everybody but the lady in the middle. Yes, okay. All right, so remember, if at any time you get tired, you can always sit down and do the upper body movements. It is all gentle, slow, flowing motion to help you connect into your body and how you feel, both spiritually and emotionally and physically. So slow and steady, I've broken it down. We'll repeat the move several times. So once you understand the move, try to feel the move within your body. I also do the speaking and the meditation through it also. So this is for you to connect into your own body and your own self and bring yourself into that peace that Cantor and Rabbi David was talking about. So you start with your feet comfortably apart. Your knees are soft. You relax your body. Roll your shoulders into their sockets. Open your palms slightly. And then close your eyes for a moment. And focus again on that slow, steady breathing in through the nose and gently out through the mouth. And see the breath as it fills up your lungs. And feel the gentle and purposeful exhale as you feel the breath filling up your chest. And allow for a slow and purposeful exhale to allow the breath to fill your body way down below your belly button.
releasing all that does not serve you. To be in this moment focused and clear, focusing on only yourself, focusing on only your heart, as you feel every gentle beat, as you feel every cleansing breath. To fill your mind with focus and clarity, allowing any confusion to be released. As you feel the wave of peace and serenity filling your heart and soul, allowing all that disturbs you to be released. As you feel strength and power filling your muscles, allowing your weakness to be released. To be in this moment focused and clear. To feel in this moment peaceful and calm. To know in this moment, in every moment, you are worth the effort it takes to be happy, to feel confident and strong as we make the journey to inner peace, to joy and happiness, to strength and power. As you fill your lungs, feeling the breath way down below the belly. And then gently begin moving the hands and opening your eyes. Slow flowing circles, pushing down to feel as though you're standing in a body of water, moving against the gentle resistance. To release any darkness and allow in the light to take all the joy and release all you do not need. This time lift your hands straight up, palms to the ground, and then turn your palms and pull in. Turn your palms and push away. And then drop your hands and your head for a lovely stretch of the neck. And then lift it all back up to the shoulders. Turn and pull in. Turn and push away. And drop the hands and the head. As you lift again, same move, this time feel the power of the energy that surrounds you. Connecting into your aura, connecting into your light, and releasing any darkness. This time, lift those hands straight up with your palms facing, and then drop to the front of your chest as you pull open to the shoulders and in towards the head as we open and close. Opening ourselves up to peace and joy. Opening ourselves to health and healing, to hope and peace. And let it fill your heart and soul, knowing you are worthy and deserving of it all. This time, look at your right palm, drop the left palm to the hip, and then just turn your head and neck as you turn your upper body towards your hip, and then back to the center slowly as both palms face. Look at the left and drop the right and turn your body. And then slowly return to the center as both palms face. Looking right and dropping left. Slowly returning back to the center. Change hands and gently go. As you bring the hands back, The palms facing your energy becomes stronger and powerful. Your energy becomes lighter and peaceful. And then meet me back in the center as both palms face. Roll your right hand on top, like you're holding a ball of energy. Your elbows are soft, and then right palm up to the ceiling and the other down, and then pull it back in together. So like you're holding that ball, you change hands, and you stretch one hand to the heavens and one to the earth as far as is comfortable, and back to the center. As you change hands and stretch and make it feel good, and back to the center. As you connect your energy to the power of the heavens and pull it within. As you connect your energy to the light and beauty of the earth and pull it within. As you connect into the power and strength, the light and love that exists within you. The power that fills you and sustains you. In this moment and every moment, now and always. Meet me back in the center, roll the right hand on top, sink slightly into your knees and turn your torso till your elbow gets to the hip, and then change your hands and go all the way to the other side. As slow can be, elbow to the hip, change hands and gently flow. Connecting into your aura like a body of water, moving through the gentle resistance. Slow and purposeful, peaceful and calm. Stop in the center, lift up on the knees, rotate and open and close those 4 times. And then push your hands straight out and down to your side. As you take a breath, you lift your hands, you push down the center and sink into your knees. And then your palms come up and you push through your heels to lift. Sinking down only as far as is comfortable. And lift your body slow and steady. Pushing down through the darkness and coming up into the light. Pushing down through the weakness to find only your strength. Hands out to the side this time. And as you sink down, we take the beautiful silver energy and we let it flow freely around our bodies like a waterfall. The beautiful silver energy that protects your heart and soul so that you can show kindness, feel empathy and compassion while blocking the negativity and pain of others from coming within. Hands to the side, no sink this time. Inhale as you lift your hands back, up, palms in front of your chest. This is tabletop. We'll come back here several times. Shift your weight right and left, left and right. And as you feel the shift of the weight, like you're one with the water, one with the energy, shift your weight into your left leg and take your right foot to the heel with the ball of your foot low to the ground, and then put your foot flat on the floor. Reach out and around as you shift your weight forward and pull yourself back to the center. Place your foot flat and shift. Pull back to the heel with the ball of the foot low to the ground. Feel like your hands are on top of the water, stirring up the blue energy of peace and allowing it to flow freely in through your palms, igniting your life force, your heart and soul with peace and serenity. knowing you are worthy and deserving of it all. One more, all you. And then meet me in the center. You roll to your heel, you lift your foot, and you are centered and balanced. We come back to tabletop. We shift right and left foot to the heel on an angle. The foot goes flat and we make beautiful circles on top of the wall. To spread that peaceful energy out into the world on the ripples we create with every kind word, with every kind act. We spread peace and love farther than we could imagine, while allowing the ripples to come back to us. For what you put out in the world will most certainly return. Balance on that heel and then be centered. Inhale, hands out to the side, making gentle fist. Curl your fingers in, thumbs on the outside. Remember, you can sit anytime and do the upper body. Shift your weight left and your right heel forward, half a step. Balanced on the heel if you can, ball of the foot low to the ground. Lift that left hand, put your right foot flat and push out. Pull back, roll to the heel, step and shift right. Left heel, right hand, foot flat as you push out and pull back. Step and shift, heel in hand, place and push, pull back. Step and shift, heel in hand, place and push. To feel the power within, to push through whatever stands before you, and find yourself centered and balanced. To feel the power within, to bring yourself back, balanced and centered. Hands go to tabletop again. Shift your weight left, right heel, palms up and your body turns slightly. Put your right foot flat and push your right hand out and left back. And then pull back and lift. Place and push. Back and lift. Place and push. Back and lift. To feel the power in your upper body, the strength of your mind. One more this side. We balance on the heel, the palms come together, the body goes forward, we lift, and we are centered. Back to tabletop, shifting right and left heel, palms up and body turns. Place that foot flat, left out and right back as you push with your strength and pull back with your power. As you push and pull. One more with all the strength. Pulling back with your power as you hold, palms together, body forward, lift and be centered. Open up your palms and close your eyes for a moment to feel the gentle beating of your heart, to feel the depth of your breath, to connect your body into the earth, connecting to light and love, to beauty and truth. Allow it to flow freely up through your toes and into your feet. Feel the power of peace and serenity coming up through your heels and into your ankles. Up through your calves, up through your knees, up through your thighs and up through your hips. Feel the power of peace and love flowing up through your stomach and up through your heart, up through your shoulders and up through your neck, up through your head, all the way to the heavens as you become connected, as you become a conduit for all that is good, for all that is peaceful and hopeful in the world. As you take the strength and power you need, pulling it down through your head and down through your neck. Harness your own power, be your own strength, and feel it come down through your shoulders and into your arms, down through your elbows and into your forearms, out through your wrists and out through your palms. Feel the tingle of the powerful energy coming out through your fingertips as your hands come up to the ceiling and you open your eyes. Touch your palms strongly at the top and press down with all of your might. And then release it easily, knowing you can harness your power. Feel your own strength. Press firmly, sink into your knees and turn as far in one direction as your body allows and make your way back to the center and release. Inhale deeply, press firmly and turn back to the center and release. Inhale deeply, press firmly, and push the powerful energy surrounding you and filling you. Make you strong enough to push any mountain that stands in your way. So your thumbs come together. You keep your thumbs together no matter which way your palms turn, those thumbs stay together. So let's take the power of the energy that fills us and sustains us. Palms are facing me. You turn your palms to the right. You shift your weight left and you lift your foot, heel to flat foot, and you push both palms till you get to your hip. Then you flip your hands, you come back to the center, you roll to your heel, you lift, and you become balanced. Slow and steady, lift the hands. As the hands come down, shift your weight into your right leg. Lift your left foot, heel to flat foot, and push with the palms. Turn your palms and come back to the center. Roll to the heel, lift, and be balanced. How far you step out is up to you. Again, lift the hands. Hands come down. Shift your weight left, lift your right foot, heel to flat foot, and push your way. Flip your hands and come back to the center, lift, and be balanced. To know you have the power to push through any mountain that stands your way. Shift right, lift left, and push through the mountain with your strength and find your way back to your center, balanced and strong. For the mountain of the challenges we face each day, shift left, lift right. Let's push through our challenges with courage and strength, with hope and healing, and find ourselves stronger through every challenge. For every one of us faces challenges, shifting right and lifting left. But we will choose to face ours with love and peace, with friendship and healing, with hope and joy, and we will be stronger through every challenge. Inhale. Inhale. This time, the left hand stays up, the right to the elbow. Connect into your energy as you shift left. Your right foot comes to the heel, pointing toes to the wall if you can. Place your foot flat and turn your body. Then shift your weight forward and reach and sweep all the way to the other side. Fingertips to the elbow. We turn, we reach, we sweep, and we shift. We turn, we reach. One more this way. Balanced and strong. Lift and be centered, hands to the other side. Inhale and push right. Left heel, toe faces the wall. Place your foot flat, lift your right hand and turn your torso. Reach your hands forward and shift your weight and sweep all the way to the other side. To connect into your body. To connect into every slow flowing motion. Connecting into all you are. Connecting into all you are grateful for. Balance, lift, and be centered. Open and close. Take that right hand straight out and around. And make a fist for strength. The physical reminder of how powerful you are. And whenever you don't feel strong, you make that fist and take it back. Left hand out, palm up for friendship. For it is our connections to each other that keep us whole and the only thing that matters in the end. Come in for humility, reminding us we aren't perfect. No one is perfect. Be the best you can be each day and forgive yourself and others when we fall short of those expectations. As we come together in peace and strength, in hope and healing, in love and joy. As we hold on to it today and every day, knowing we are all worthy and deserving of all we need, of all we want, now and always. Thank you all so much for joining me today. We end with that powerful word that means we are one. Namaste. For every one of us faces challenges, shifting right and lifting left. But we will choose to face ours with love and peace, with friendship and healing, with hope and joy, and we will be stronger through every challenge. Inhale.
Love you guys. You are wonderful. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. It was so peaceful and so needed and so appropriate. Thank you all.
I'm
Thanks,
so
enjoyed it.
Now you can get the long version. I did upload a standing video on the levisjcc.org virtual fitness. So you can look it up there, but there's nothing like us being together on a connection that we feel to each other, even through the computer, is just amazing. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. It was very needed. Very
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.